Yes, to continue, Joseph said the two dreams are one, same meaning, but different illustration. Now said the fat cow means the first 7 cow means there will be a plenty surplus for 7 years. For 7 years. Then, after the 7 years, there will be famine. The 7 ugly cow mean another 7 years of famine in your scarcity, total scarcity. Then Father was, what can we do? Joseph suggested that these 7 years of surplus, since 7 years of surplus come first, the 7 years of surplus, let's save for 7 years of surplus, because according to that 7 years of farming, it will hard to the extent that they will forget the plenty period. It's 7 years of plenty. So they need to say, let's save. Appoint some dignity and wise men to be in charge of saving grain for 7 years. Pakilo. They save for 7 years. They store the grain for 7 years. Some people may be asking, it is possible to save, maybe like for instance, let's cassava, corn, maize for 7 years, agbado. Sometimes it may look so impossible, but when there is need for it, way forward will surely come up. It is possible to save wheat for 7 years. If you need to save it for 7 years, the way forward will actually come out. How you will do it will surely come out. So, after the 7 years of plenty, now farming began. There is farming for 7 years. People start crying. There's famine. Don't have food to eat. No this, no that. No this, no that. Then they cry up to Pharaoh. Pharaoh now said, "Go and make Joseph. Whatever he asks you to do, do it." Mind you, they appoint Joseph as the head to be in charge of the storage. Is the one in charge of the storage. What they saying? Let's look for the wise people, which will be in charge of the storage for 7 years when there's the plenty during the time of plenty. Save for that will be in charge for 7 years the storage, collecting some percentage from each household and keep. After that, the Pharaoh has them to go and meet Joseph. Do whatever he asks you to do. started selling to them. Started selling to them. They buy, they pay, they buy, they pay. They collect grain, they pay. They collect grain, they pay. And mind you, this famine affect all lands. Did not mean only Egypt. So they saying that Jacob need to send people from his own side to Egypt to buy grain. Information is key. And when God give you inspiration or give you an idea, a problem to solve, you'll be like you are the one that know how to do it better. The dream, God did not reveal to other place. They reveal to what? To Pharaoh. And as well send interpreter to interpret, send Joseph to interpret the dream. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So the famine affect all the lands. Mind you, Egypt has the solution. They will come to Egypt and buy and go back to their city. And at the time, Jacob need to move all his family down to Egypt. That is as a result of Joseph later revealed himself to them. Thank God for giving Pharaoh the dream, and also thank God for Joseph for the interpretation of the dream. Our take home here: save Egyptian those days. What they have to save for the seven plentiful year is grain. What do you have to save now? Save your money. Save money for 7 years. Saving for 7 years, it may be far. Save for 5 years, it may be far to you. When you still have the strength to save now, save. The grain, the corn, the wheat, which Egyptians saved those days, save them. They saved for 7 years, save them for another 7 years. Save for futuric purpose. Have a plan. 7 years time, 10 years time, 5 years time. Save. Set aside a particular amount. This amount is for the future purpose. I'm not touching it. You can still do like 3, 4, 5 jobs now. That is your plentiful years. Sometimes years is coming when you will not be able to work, have the energy to work like you are working now. Save till then. If you be able to save enough, you can invest at the end of the day. But failure to save now, what do you want to invest? Let's save. Let's cultivate the habit of accumulating funds. Habit of accumulating funds. We will continue in our next video. Love you.